Alright guys, good morning. This is episode 33 of me managing the Detroit Tigers. This morning, on the weekends and from the weekends, if you guys are joining in and want to catch more MLB 19 on the weekends, I don't have to be back till tomorrow from 9 to 6 and 10 to 4 on Monday. Make sure you guys hit that like button and turn on notification bell if you guys haven't had the opportunity. If anyone in the chat has a Facebook or Twitter, tweet it out, share a comment, add it to a playlist. The more people we bring in, the more we all grow together. If you guys have any questions, type it in the chat. Let's go, let's grow together. Pay it forward and be rewarded. We watch the videos in full, we like the videos, tweet them out, share them, and add them to a playlist. And we never ask for support back afterwards. Sakira Smith, how's it going, girl? You guys can check out that channel. How you doing? Hope all is well. No, it's sad, okay. Are you a part of the I Am a Creator community, Sakira? As the Tigers will be in the it's going to be second game out of the 3. Tigers won the first one by scoring 5-1. As we're looking for another win today as they host the Kansas City Royals. Second game of 3. See what happens today. So how are you guys doing this morning? I hope you guys are doing pretty well. So Sakira, are you part of the IamACreatorCommunity.com? Type it in the chat. Oh yeah, I still want to I also want to have some answers of what my love and I to do for the Idol by next year. We are still debating if we should still do Phantom of the Opera, Titanic, or Men in Black. Men in Black, we may have some ideas or solutions as we speak, and that's pretty much almost a good plan. Masters Oil might not be difficult, but it all depends. I want to hear what you guys think. Type it in the chat. So we get our 7th start of the 1-3 record, 3.13 ERA of Tyson Ross of the Detroit Tigers. He's also given up 31 hits, 2 walks, and 27 strikeouts to his credit. As he gets started, taking on the visiting Kansas City Royals team, Billy Hamilton batting .285, 2 home runs, 17 RBIs to his credit. Ross gives the first sign to the Royals, the pitch. That'll be ground ball to first. He gets there, 1 away. Good morning, Patrick. How are you? Let's see if we can get about 4 likes on the episode this morning, guys. I don't have to be back till tomorrow. As we get a look at the starting lineup for the Kansas City Royals, Billy Hamilton batting .282. He leads the Royals in steals with 16 as we speak at this point for the team. Alderbaro Monduzzi as we speak. Making his first attempt for the Royals. Here's the pitch by Ross. Foul ball, strike 1. Patrick says, I'm going to a softball game now in a bit. Oh, okay. How's softball going, bud? I mean, my fund doesn't start softball till beginning of July 2nd, but I have that approved. Then the foul ball, strike 2. Oh, that's good. So, how long have you been going to softball these days, Patrick? Is there any particular reason on that? Tyson Ross looks for another out. Ball 1. I'm still trying to get some answers from you guys in the chat on what my love and I should do for the Idol. If we should do, like I said, if we should do the top 3 that we should dance to, or do the Mask of Zorro. What do you guys think? If the moderators can type the choices in the chat, that'd be okay. Ball 2. I'm gonna make a YouTube video about it. Oh, that's good. Keanu, well, Keanu and I haven't touched base this week. Swing and a miss. And that's out number 2 for the Royals.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that
First strikeout for Tyson Ross. Top 3. Any particular reason, Kilo? I mean, have you seen any of the movies? Type in the chat. This will be my second time playing, but I'm dealing with a lot of mental health and people in my family. So what kind of mental health does your family have at the moment? Let's begin a look at Whit Merrifield, batting 276, 6 home runs, 16 RBIs to his credit. Taking on Tyson Ross. Here's the pitch to him. Strike 1.
You know, if I'm the hitter right here, I'm like, okay.
Yeah, any particular reasons, Sakira or Sakira? Oh, it's just you, okay. So there's nothing wrong with the other family? Check swing, ball 1. Merrifield's average is a 276. Comes a 1-on-1 for the 1-3 record. Hit down the line on right. He gets there at first, and the side is retired. As we go to bottom of the first, nothing. Game 2 or 3. Tigers won the first one. The Bakes are 2-game skid by a score of 5-1. As we get our first look at Heath Feldmeyer. Making the 7th start for the Royals. For the defense, 2-1 record, 3.94 ERA. 32. He's given up 32 hits and 31 strikeouts. His first attempt will be the one and only designated hitter, John Hicks. When he's at home with the Detroit Tigers, he's batting 148, 1 home run, 3 RBIs to his credit. As he looks to get started for the Tigers, we're going to grab another win in game 2 or 3. Here's the pitch. Strike 1. I might be talking about it in one of my videos pretty soon. I'm thinking about it. Right. New York Yankees defeating the Twins 7-2. But yeah, have you seen any of the movies, Sakira? 0-1 count. That'll be 5-all to left, strike 2. Seattle Mariners visiting the Indians 2-1. Ball 1.
There's your textbook waste pitch right there. Try and get the
Let me play up the ball.
Let's see if he comes back with another fastball elevated or drops.
Tampa Bay Rays visiting the Orioles.
Ready to deliver the
comes the 1 and 2. Swing and a miss, and that's out number 1 for the Tigers. First strikeout for Feldmeyer. I thank you guys for stopping by. As we get our starting lineup for the Detroit Tigers, Miguel Cabrera batting 328. His last 10 games with the team, he's 17 for 40 with 425 average to his credit. Now we get our first look at Jordy Mercer batting 284, 6 home runs, 12 RBIs to his credit, taking on the Royals pitcher.
Now here it comes.
The pitcher gives the sign, the pitch, ball 1. So what's on the agenda today on my day off, guys in the chat? Since you're giving your options for the idol, what my love and I should do, we've now been together for 714 days. That is correct. So what's on my agenda today? Ball 3. On deck, Miguel Cabrera batting 328 to his resume. But yeah, I actually have something going on with relationships. That's gonna be about 10 to 2 for the meeting this morning, and then my boo-boo kitten. That's why I say my boo-boo pudding has a graduation party that's going to from 2 to 4, and then tonight I'm all hers completely. 3-1 count, ball 4. First walk for the Royals, not what they were expecting. And as you guys may know, there's also Father's Day coming up tomorrow, which my love will be with her father, and I don't get off till 6. She does have a respectful, loving, caring, saving family, and that's good. Tigers staring at base runner first with 1 out. Looking to drive it. Here's the pitch. Strike 1. We got Cabrera batting 328. We're going to drive the base runner at first in game 2 of 3.
Pitcher right here attacking the zone 0-0 and getting ahead.
An 0-1 count. Swing and a miss. Strike 2. We got Cabrera not hitting the ball that he's supposed to be hitting.
That one up to, he didn't see it too well right there. To get such a late swing on an off-speed pitch, a good curveball right there to go down 0-2.
Let me know what you guys think. And a strikeout, looking out number 2 for the Tigers. Second strikeout by Philmeyer. Here's the replay of the strikeout, guys. Miguel Cabrera was never expecting it beforehand. Base runner first for the Tigers has a 57% chance, there's 2% chance of stealing second. Ball 1. Nick Castellanos batting 272, 9 home runs, 24 RBIs to his credit. He's going to try to drive that base runner from first. The 1-0 count. Ball 2. Royals already given up 1 walk already. To be honest with you. The Tigers have none.
2-0 count, the pitch.
Strike 1.
Strike 1.
Hey, you get 2-0, your eyes light up, but you're sitting in one spot, and he obviously didn't get it.
So if you guys have any questions, type it in the chat. Let's go, let's grow. That's going to be fly ball to left center field, and back-to-back zacks for the Tigers. As that will be a single for the Tigers.
Hey guys, I like the execution.
Check it out one more time.
Hanger in the middle of the plate. He could have come on
fly ball to left center field.
He stayed focused and drove a line drive base hit.
Tigers stirring in base runner first and second with 2 outs. We're going to get the first lead. Here's the pitch. Strike 1 with 2 outs. Chris Stewart batting 180, 2 home runs, 8 RBIs to his credit. We're gonna draw first and second of base runners. 0-1 count. Ball 1. Chris Stewart is trying to take his time. That's gonna be fly ball to left, and looking for an opportunity, and the Tigers strike first. RBI single as the Tigers take the first lead. It's 1-0 Tigers with 2 outs. Take it out one more time.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down.
Tigers staring at base runner first and second with 2 outs. We're going to increase the lead. Here's the pitch. Strike 1. Nico Goodrum's batting average is a 301. Taking on Philmeyer. We're going to drive the first and second base runner with 2 outs. The 0-1 count, fly ball to left, and he makes the catch in time, and the side is retired. Tigers give up 2. As we go to the top of the second, it's 1-0 Tigers. Time to see what the Royals can do. Tigers won the first one 5-1. Anything can happen. Salvador Perez batting 229, 5 home runs, 12 RBIs to his credit. As he looks to get started against the Tigers' Tyson Ross as the pitcher is starting on the mound. Here's the pitch to him. No, that'll get the Royals something going. It will be a base hit single for the Royals. Something that they actually did not encounter in the first game, perhaps. But at least they got something started. To start off game 2 or 3. Royals staring at base runner first with no outs. Here's the pitch. Ball 1. Ryan O'Haron with an opportunity, batting 287, 4 home runs, 15 RBIs to his credit. The 1-0 count. Ball 2.
And he misses again.
Royals
2-0.
already given up one walk.
Boy, he
The
just
Tigers
looks
hoping not
locked
to
into the
have a
plate
walk
right now
under
to me. His
for the
numbers in
defense.
recent games have been very good, and
Gives
those
a
were
sign to
two
Pitts.
stone-cold takes right there that
Foul
put
ball,
himself
strike
through
one.
great hitter's count.
Perez gets his lead at first. Nobody
2-1. Swing and a miss. Strike two.
Chased a high one there.
You know,
Tyson
that
Ross
can
is
really
trying
be
to
an
feel it.
effective pitch to a guy that has a
On
lot
the
of pop.
pitcher's- on the
They're up there
pitcher's
looking
mound.
for a fastball up in the zone, so if you can place it a little above
Foul
it,
ball,
they have
strike
a hard
two.
time getting the barrel up there.
Here's the 2-2.
Ball three.
Ball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count.
On
now,
deck, Lucas
3-2.
Duda batting .263. Here comes the 3-2.
Here's the 2-2
Ball
fastball
four.
that bears him a
Tigers
bit too
also
tight. It's ball
give up
four.
one walk as
Huge
well.
innings have begun with
As
much
we
less, I
speak.
can tell you that. First and
Giving the
second,
Royals an
though,
opportunity.
and the guy on the bump really needs a strikeout or a double play right here.
St. Louis Cardinals visiting the Cubs 2-0. Lucas Duda with an opportunity, batting .263, 5 home runs, 18 RBIs to his credit. We're going to get the first sleeve for the first and second. Sex swing, strike one. The record between Lucas Duda versus Tyson Ross, guys in the chat, he's 4 for 8 with a home run and a 500 average. On 1 count.
Fouled away.
Foul ball, strike two inside the zone.
And Duda behind 0-2.
Looking for the out.
Not
Ball one.
close with that one. It's way above the strike
Metropolitans
zone.
visiting the Milwaukee
You're gonna
Brewers.
throw a pitch like that to
Here's
this
the replay
guy.
of the ball
You have
one
to
more
make sure
time.
It's up above the zone like that.
He was only going to get a piece of it, but that was way up in the
A
zone.
little lower, he can and will make you pay big time.
Ball two.
Well, two straight.
Lucas
fastballs
Duda's average is a
inside haven't put him
263.
away. So now it'll be interesting to see what he turns to.
Popped up.
And the Royals will get an opportunity.
And that's in there. Base hit. The throw home.
I don't know what happened there, but
As the run scores.
that would be an RBI single.
Everything done right, Dan, on both sides. The
As
defensive
the
side
Royals
and
tie it,
the
it's
offensive
1-1
side to
with
send
no
them,
outs.
and the
Take it out
outfielder
one
made
more
a
time.
strong, accurate throw.
I don't know what
That
happened
run
there.
was safe.
No doubt
I thought
about
the
it.
Tigers
It's one
player
of those, you gotta be
on
aggressive
defense
as a
was
third
going to
base
get it.
coach. You know the outfielder
Well,
has
serving
a
up base
strong
for the first
arm
and
to
second
take
with no
the air.
outs. We're
A
going
lot
to
of
take
things
the
just
lead.
trying to get through a decision to send a good send and a
Ball
good
one.
play, but it all worked out.
Jorge
But it's all
Bonifacio
good.
is at the plate as he looks at ball one.
Bonifacio, Emilio Bonifacio's average is a 271.
Pitch is way outside and he can't
And,
get a grip on it.
Tyson Ross giving out a bad wild
Two men
pitch.
in scoring position.
So base runners advance from on second and third. And that's ball two. Royals had a golden opportunity. They have no outs at this point with Tyson Ross.
And a base hit will drive in a pair.
He's looking for his first strike. Strike one. If you guys have any questions about the idol, type it in the chat. Anything. Swing and a miss, strike two. Tyson Ross is looking to order it. He gives a sign.
Here's the 2-2.
The pitch.
Neither guy willing
Another
to give
foul
in,
ball,
and the
strike
at-bat
two.
will Continue.
He nods his head.
And he
Another
fouls this
foul
one
ball,
off.
strike two.
Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up.
Ball three. Tigers already given up one walk. On deck, Colbert batting 327.
For a strikeout or maybe something like a harmless pop-up.
Tyson
You
Ross
could
wants
see
to
it
get out
from
of this
the
inning,
fastball, but that was just a good job of laying off that pitch.
as he's hoping to. 3-2 count.
Swing and a liner.
Swinging the line drive to left, and he.
The ball is dropped.
What? I thought he made the. People thought he made the catch.
And he's in safely to third.
And it's safely RBI double as the Royals get the lead, take the lead. It's 2-1
Well,
Royals,
you could see what
and that'll be
happened
scored
there.
as an
He's so
E7.
focused on lining up to make his throw
But
that he
Tigers
forgets
having a
one
hard
small
time.
detail. You gotta
As
catch
that
it.
ball
So
was
he
out
gets
of his
back
glove.
there, as well he should.
Here
Now we
is
get our first look at Sessler
As you
Colbert.
get a look at his current righty-lefty split
Against
that are
left-handed
in play
pitchers,
in
he
this
has
one.
a 323 average, 1 home run, 5 RBIs to his credit. 327 average, 5 home runs, 15 RBIs to his credit. We're going to extend the Royals' lead with no outs.
Here comes the first
Here's the
pitch.
pitch by Ross. Strike one.
Breaking balls. It gets the bottom of the zone. And facing right-handed pitching so far this season, Cuthbert is carrying around a batting average in the 320s.
The 0-1 count.
That's what you might call potent. You want to talk
And the
about
Royals will extend it more.
Meanwhile, this ball gets down. It's a base hit.
That will be an RBI single as the Royals extend the lead. It's 3-1 Royals with no outs.
Boy, he had to be sitting on a fastball, D-Roll, right there, because he pulls this one.
Check it out one more time. If you guys want to catch, more MLB 19 from the weekends and on the weekends on the format, weekly schedule format, make sure you guys hit that like button and turn on the notification bell. If you guys haven't had the opportunity, if anyone in the chat, if anyone in the chat has a Facebook or Twitter, tweet it out, share a comment, add it to a playlist, because the more people we bring in, the more we all grow together. Foul ball, strike one. If you guys do not have a Twitter, James Cox and I will recommend you guys getting a Twitter account and join the IamACreatorCommunity.com. If you guys have any questions, type it in the chat. It's going to be ground ball to the left. He makes a catch, one away for the Royals. So that's what the Tigers needed to have. If you have any questions of what my love and I should do for the Idol next year, by next year, type it in the chat. Was he do the top three of the following: Phantom of the Opera, Titanic, and Men in Black, or doing the Mask of Zorro? As we look at the defensive lineup for the Tigers. Billy Hamilton steps up to the plate for the second time. He has grounded out in the first of an 0-1. We're going to drive the base runner from first and third to extend that lead. Here's the pitch by Ross. Strike one. Billy Hamilton is 0 for 1. What's up, Spark? How you doing?
Out of the box, he's going to get a good break.
Check swing, strike two.
Get the strikeout right here, because very rarely are you going to get this.
How you doing? How you doing, Bob? Hasamoris looking for another out. Ball one. So yeah, that's what's on my agenda today. I'm going to be going on romanticness from supper with my partner and her staff tonight. Favorite staff, actually. And I also have a 10-2 meeting, class meeting, with a home services meeting from 10 to 2 this morning. So once this episode is over, guys, leave a comment of what you guys think my love and I should do for the Idol, of what her and I should dance to. You guys, let me know. The 3-2. And another walk by the Tigers. And so having terrible trouble trying to get the strikeouts or the outs. Tyson Ross has already given up 2 for the Tigers.
This continues to be an issue for him as this start continues.
So how you been? Adobo Monensky is 0 for 1 with strikeout in the first. We're gonna drive the bases loaded and extend that lead in game 2 of 3. Ball 1 by Ross. Tyson Ross needs to be careful. The 1-0 count. Strike 1. There you go. If you guys can hear me, type it in the chat.
That batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
The 1-1. Taken.
Strike 2. Tyson Ross is trying to feel it.
He's the only guy in the lineup that's gone down on strikes.
Yeah, and he might strike out for a second time right here.
The 1-2. Ball 2. So I don't have to be back till tomorrow and Monday. Then I'm off. Like I said, on the 18th, I will be spending my entire time with my punt from 4 to 10. Or before that. 2-2 count. It's going to be ground ball to left center field. And the Tigers are having a hard time getting the ball to where they want it to go. And that will be a 3-run double. 5th double for Medinsky. And the Royals extend the lead. It's 5-1. Hold on. It's now 5-1 Royals. 6-1 Royals with 1 out. Here comes Ross with the pitch. Strike 1. When Mayfield is 0 for 1 with a ground out in the first. Tigers have their work cut out for him in the second game of the series. The 0-1 count. It's going to be ground ball to right center field. He makes the catch 2 away for the Royals. Now we get our second look at Salvador Perez. He's 1 for 1 with his single. It was an opportunity. Here's the pitch by Ross. Strike 1. So Commander Spock, what do you think? The 0-1 count. Ball 1.
He certainly has an open base down there, but you don't want your defender standing flat-footed for much longer.
The 1-1 is a fastball.
Ball 2.
Well, I think he just kind of lost focus.
Royals staring at base runner at second with 2 outs. We're going to extend that lead.
The task at hand, and right now he needs to think about this hitter.
Now the
2-1 count. Strike 2. Tyson Ross is a 1-3 record. Swing and a miss. Good job by Ross, and the side is retired.
All told, 10 men come to the plate here.
Royals still have a few more as we go to bottom of the second. It's 6-1 Royals. Tigers are looking to have some catching up to do. As they start off with Maki Mato, batting 129, 5 home runs, 8 RBIs to his credit. Pitcher gets the sign. Strike 1. If you're playing some kind of baseball team, guys, and you have your work cut out for them, any baseball team you're playing has pretty much having a hard time scoring. And the other team is doing it. 0-1 count. That'll be fly ball to left center field. And he makes the catch. 1 away for the Tigers.
Hey guys, take a look at how
as we speak.
And we're fortunate enough to watch one of the best.
As we get a look at the defensive lineup for the Royals, we have Alex Gordon, the 2018 last year Gold Glove winner. Billy Hamilton on the top, Jorge Bonifacio, Lucas Duda, Salvador Perez. Here, Philmeyer. Now we get a look at Grayson Grenier. He's batting 189, 3 home runs, 7 RBIs to his credit. He's looking to get something quick and good to go for the Tigers. Here's the pitch. Strike 1. Anything can happen. It's still early. In the second game of 3. 0-1 count. It's going to be ground ball to center field. And that'll be a single for the Tigers. Tigers even have a lot of that to get back in this game. Taking out one more time. I'm okay. I just woke up at 6:25. Let me guess. This morning. I mean, I've been up since almost 6:40 this morning. Samir Candelario batting 318, 4 home runs, 10 RBIs to his credit. We're gonna drive that base runner from first to cut the Royals' lead with 1 out. The pitcher gets the sign. Here's the pitch. Strike 1. But yeah, I don't have to be back until tomorrow at least. That's still the plan. 0-1 count. Swing and a miss. Strike 2. Ball 1.
Try to get him to chase the fastball there, but he lays off. 1-2.
pretty standard fastball right there, 0-2. Now he's changed the eye level of the batter so he can start working something.
And a strikeout looking. He didn't mention that. Out number 2 for the Tigers. Third strikeout by Philmeyer. Son Hicks with a small opportunity. He's 0 for 1 with a strikeout in the first.
0 for 1 for him here in this one. Set and the pitch.
Here's the pitch to him. Strike 1.
Fastball on the inner third, taken for a strike.
So, what's he been up to, buddy?
Grenier, the runner at first with 2 gone.
The 0-1 count. He gives a sign. That'll be a foul ball, strike 2.
Trying to send him packing for the second time.
That'll be hit to right line. And the Tigers were not expecting it. Out number 3, and the side is retired. Tigers give up 1. So we go to top of the third. It's 6-1 Royals. Tigers won the first one 5-1. As we speak.
Well, Matt, Royals manager Ned Yost
pay it forward and be rewarded. Never ask anything. Never ask anything in return.
They're putting together. Not only have they already put up a bunch of runs on the board, but they've also made the opposing starter work very hard. His pitch count is high, so it seems they'll be getting.
Anything can happen. It's still early between both teams.
All right, thanks, Heidi.
As we get another look at Ryan O'Hearn.
Ryan O'Hearn, he worked a walk.
First plate appearance, he threw a walk to his resume.
Even though they're up by a boatload,
we're going to extend the Royals' lead. Here comes Ross. He must be tired down on the mound already. Here's the pitch. Strike 1.
0-1 the count.
Replay of the strike. The 0-1 count by Ross. The pitch. That'll be foul ball, strike 2. He's looking for the out. Ball 1.
1-2.
Not a bad pitch right there on 0-2, a fastball. And I think as a hitter right now, you have to continue to go up there looking to hit off the fastball.
The 1-2.
That'll be ground ball to right center field. He gets it the first in time, 1 away.
Gets his man at first. Good composure that time to record the first out of the inning.
Now we get our second look at Lucas Duda. He's 1 for 1 with a single and an RBI batted in. Takes on Tyson Ross.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch.
Ball 1.
That's inside, 1-0.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down unless
the 1-0 count.
Way out front and hook it down the line.
Ball 2. If you guys have any questions, type it in the chat.
Now the 2-0.
Looking for a strike. That'll be the Royals are still piling it in right now.
He's around first.
At this point. That will be a double for the Royals.
And they've had some good at bats.
That will be a third double for Lucas Duda. Tyson Ross has given up 5 hits, 2 walks, and 2 strikeouts so far. He's having a hard time. He has an opportunity. Jorge Bonifacio. He's 0 for 1 with a restart error in the second. We can drive the base runner from second to extend that lead.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Comes Ross, ball 1.
And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0.
We're only in the
San Francisco Giants visiting the Reds. Tyson Ross has given up 24 balls and 38 strikes.
Runner at second here with 1 man out.
The 1-0 count.
Now a
check swing, strike 1.
Anyway, says the home plate umpire.
Ball 2.
Outside that time, laid off for a ball.
And I'm also going to mention another thing when I was stopping yesterday. I'll tell you in a second. Another foul ball, strike 2. Bonifacio is 0 for 1. Ball 3. Ross is already giving up a couple walks already too. On deck is Colbert batting .333.
kind of
3-2.
with a pitch that high,
Ball 4 again.
easy to lay off.
Ross is having a terrible time trying to get this strikeouts to his resume. He's already given up a few more walks already.
For the pitcher. He's definitely wondering where the heck was that pitch. I think he called it high, but our strike zone says otherwise.
That's a Colbert
Digging in now,
as we speak.
looking to follow up the
Here's the
RBI
pitch.
single from his first at bat.
That'll be a foul ball, strike 1. Royals staring at base on the first and second. With 1 out, we're going to extend that lead. Ball 1. Colbert is 1 for 1. That's going to be fly ball to right line. That will be another single for the Royals, as they are just pouring it on right now. Taking it one more time. Tyson Ross has a bad feeling. Now he's going with a golden opportunity. He's off one for a fly out in the second. We're going to drive the bases loaded to home base with 1 out. Taking on Tyson Ross, he knows what he has to do.
First pitch of the at-bat.
Strike 1.
Slider gets the call in the bottom part of the zone.
Hey, when a pitcher's put in a tough spot, he's usually going to go to what got him here, and that's this guy's
The
slider.
0-1 count. Ball 1.
Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1.
Foul ball, strike 2.
To a ball and 2 strikes now. Duda on third. Bonifacio.
He's looking for the out. Ball 2.
1 gone.
Tyson Ross is having a hard time.
We can't hear it from here, obviously, but I think someone in the
Going
dugout just
0 for 1. 1-1 actually. 2-2. That'll be foul ball, still strike 2. Another foul ball, strike 2. Tyson Ross has given up 10 balls and 12 strikes. Another foul ball, strike 2.
8th pitch of the at-bat coming up.
Ball 3. Bad idea by Tyson Ross. On deck, Billy Hamilton batting .282, guys. You gotta ask yourself, whatever baseball team you're playing, what is going on?
Now the 3-2.
A 3-2.
Ground ball to second. This could be 2.
Out number 2.
But meanwhile, the runner is in to score.
And that will be out number 2, and the Royals extend the lead to 7-1 Royals with 2 outs. Taking out 1 more time. I'm pretty sure they were hoping for a double play, but they just got the 1 out. They were hoping for it. Royals staring at baseman of second and third with 2 outs. We're going to extend that lead.
Stepping in now.
Here comes Ross. That will be scored as a foul ball, strike 1. Billy Hamilton is 0 for 1 for a walk. To his credit. Pitcher gives a sign. On 1 count, ball 1.
Takes a pitch high and away for ball 1.
That's going to be fly ball to right.
Castellanos is over.
And Castellanos, and he makes the catch, and the side is retired. Tigers have a lot of work to make up in the second game. Royals give up 2 as we go to bottom of the third. It's 7-1 Royals. Jordy Mercer knows what he has to do quicker. He threw a walk his first time. He knows what he has to do to get the Tigers back in this game. Tigers won the first one 5-1. This is after a 2-game skid.
First pitch on its way.
Here's the pitch to him. Strike 1.
Strike 0-1.
The pitcher gives the sign, he nods his head, 0-1 count. That's going to be fly ball to right center field, and he makes the catch. 1 away for the Tigers.
So with 1 away, let's give you a look at the standings.
Okay, with the Tigers with a win today, they can cut a couple of teams with the Kansas City, with the team they're playing right now here in Detroit. and Chicago's on the top. Miguel Cabrera has a lot of work to make up. He's 0 for 1 with his strikeout in the first. They won the first one 5-1. Here's the pitch to him.
This has to be a better effort.
Strike one.
Ahead 0-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out.
Any baseball team knows what they have to do. 0-1 count. Foul ball, strike 2.
Trying to get
Ball 1.
Cabrera to chase there, but it's 1-2.
That'll be ground ball to left center field, and a much-needed single situation for the Tigers.
Boy, there's another base hit, and this is just
Taking out one more time.
It just keeps on giving, D-Roll. Both teams.
St. Louis Cardinals visiting the Cubbies 5-1.
Yeah, their ears were open on both sides during the pitchers meeting today. Good plan at the plate, a lot of execution from the offensive side.
Tigers staring at base runner at first with 1 out. We're gonna cut the Royals' lead. Here's the pitch. Ball 1.
As the first pitch to him,
As we're hoping for some breathing room right at the moment. Nick Castellanos is 1 for 1. We're gonna drive Cabrera from first. Here comes the 1-0 count. Strike 1.
To Nicholas Castellanos.
That's going to be ground ball to left. Not what the Tigers were expecting, and 3 outs. The side is retired. Bad result by the Tigers. Tigers give up 1 as we go to top of the 4th. It's 7-1 Royals. Now we get our third attempt, and Aldeberto to Medeski. He's 1 for 2 with a double and 3 RBIs.
Yeah, he did a great job to go.
Here comes Tyson Ross. He's getting pretty tired on the mound at this point. Here's the pitch. Ball 1.
Something in the zone. Interested to see how he approaches this next AB.
A great case of a manager sticking up for his pitcher right there and giving that umpire an earful.
The 1-0 count by Ross.
The way he wanted it to, but the manager's planting a
Ball
seed in
2.
the umpire's mind to try to expand the strike zone.
Any pitchers should not be walking their teams. Looking for the strike. Swing and a miss. Strike 1. That's better. The 2-1 by Ross. Ball 3. He's only given up a few more walks already this morning. On deck, Whit Merrifield batting .271. The 3-1 count. It's going to be smoke to left, and the Royals are still pulling the damage on. That will be a double for the Royals.
Well, Matt, as we take a look at his line here, he might not know all the
6 double from Mendoza. Taking out 1 more time.
Sometimes it happens. You start a game and never completely get into that rhythm. Seems to be the
Tigers have their work cut out for them. As the Tigers do have to do something. They have to get a new pitcher on now. As they will bring in Blaine Hardy, who could pretty much get some big things done. Making his 9th game start with 2-2 record, 1 save, with a .255 ERA, and 19 strikeouts. He knows what he has to do for the Tigers defense. First pitch by Hardy. Strike 1. Whit Merrifield is 0 for 2 with a pop out and a ground out. We're going to drive the base runner from second. The 0-1 count. It's going to be fly ball to right. He makes the catch, and that's out number 1 for the Royals. Now a third attempt for Salvador Perez. He's 1 for 2 with a single.
Hasn't had much success, just 2 for 11. He also has
see what Blaine Hardy can do with this guy.
Here's the first offering.
Swing and a miss, strike 1. The 0-1 count. Second swing, strike 2.
For a called strike 2. The 0-2 pitch.
Looking for the out.
Right side.
It's going to be right side.
And that'll get on through into right field.
And that will be an RBI single for them as we speak. Royals extend the lead. It's 8-1 Royals with 1 out.
8 runs across, and it's still early. I'm not sure what the answer is. At this point, you might just consider leaving the pitcher out there. You don't want to waste.
Ryan O'Hara with another opportunity. He's off for 1 for a walk. We're going to drive the base runner from first with 1 out. Hardy gives the sign. Foul ball, strike 1. The 0-1 count. Strike 2.
As it catches the outside corner.
Hardy's looking for the out.
Runs, 8 hits, and no errors so far for the Royals.
Foul ball, strike 2. Another foul ball, same plays in the batter's box.
The 0-2 delivery.
Ball 1.
With it, it's 1-2.
The intent with that changeup away.
Ryan O'Hara's 0 for 1.
Get a double play ball. Nice job to lay
The 1-2. It's going to be popping up to almost right line, and he makes the catch. 2 away for the Royals. Lucas Duda is 0 for 2 with a double and a single to his resume. So he takes on Blaine Hardy.
First pitch.
Here's the pitch to him. Ball 1. The 1-0 count. Ball 2.
On 2-0, you can bet he's looking for a fastball.
Looking for the strike. Strike 1, that's better.
Picking on that big hole between first and second.
Ball 3. On deck, Jorge Bonifacio batting .268.
I think he's just nibbling
3-1. Swing and a miss, strike 2.
You just have to come in and go right after guys.
Here comes the 3-2. Swing and a miss. And that's the final out of the inning, and the side is retired.
It's a run on 2 hits here for KC.
Royals give up another 2. Tigers have a lot of work. As we go to bottom of the 4th, it's 8-1 Royals. And second game is 3. Now batting for the Tigers. As they're looking to recuperate, Chris Stewart is 1 for 1 with a single.
Only amassing a solid 1 hit in your entire career, but pressure's off now. Maybe he gets hot.
Here's the pitch to him. Strike 1.
A strike to start the at bat. 0-1.
The 0-1 count. It's going to be left to left. Fly ball to left center field, and he makes the catch. 1 away for the Tigers. Not what they were badly expecting. Now we get a look at the report for the Royals. But yeah, I got a couple of cuts last night after I got off work from 2 to 11 yesterday. Last night, I got a couple of iTunes and I got a PSN card. What you guys may know, and what you guys might think what I'm thinking. Well, I have decided I don't think I'm going to start division 3 to 4 days a week. So that's going to be out of that box. The other 4 are doing very well. So what I'm debating is I'm going to redeem the PSN card this week, or it might be tonight when I get back, and see in what game I can pretty much get in that process. Foul ball, strike 2. So yeah, I have decided I will not be starting division. Once I redeem this PSN card in the back, I'm going to be getting one for 3 to 4 days a week. Getting whatever game that's on there. That's going to be fly ball to left. And he picks up a block, and that is out of here. Solo shot to left. Seventh home run for Nico Goodwin. 366 feet. As the Tigers cut down the lead, it's 8-2 Royals with 1 out. Mighty shot by Nico Goodwin. Home run number 6. So that's what the Tigers were looking for.
Boy, when this guy gets in a groove, he can hit him, and when he hits
taking
him,
out one more time. Solo shot to left.
Last night's game, and if they continue to pitch him on the outer part of the plate, look out, this guy's going to do some major damage.
As they get some breathing hope. Here's the pitch to him. Strike 1.
Fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. Comes into this
Blackie Montauk is 0 for 1 with a flyout in the second. The 0-1 count. That'll be ground ball to left. He gives it the first, 2 away for the Tigers. The Royals pitch is already putting on the clinic. Grayson Grenier is 0 for 1 with a single in the second.
A base hit in his first trip. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Here's the pitch to him. Ball 1.
Fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
The 1-0 count. Strike 1.
As he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike. 2 runs, 5 hits, 1 error for the Tigers.
The pitcher gives the sign. It's going to be ground ball to left, center field. He gives it the first, and the side is retired. Replay of the solo shot to left. As we go to top of the 5th, Royals holding on 8-2. Game 2 of 3. Now we get a second look at Jorge Bonifacio. He's 0 for 1 with a walk and an RBI. Taking on Blaine Hardy. The pitcher nods his head. Here's the pitch. Strike 1.
As that one catches the outer part of the plate.
The 0-1 count by Hardy. Foul ball, strike 2. Looking for the out. Sack swing. And that's out number 1 for the Royals. Tyson Royals had a Bennett coming opportunity. 7 hits, 3 walks, and 2 strikeouts only. Not the save he was looking for the Tigers. Now we get our third look at Cecil Colbert. He's 2 for 2 with 2 singles.
First pitch of the
Here comes Blaine Hardy. Strike 1.
A cutter looked at 0-1.
The 0-1 count. Strike 2.
Catches the edge of the zone, called a strike.
Blaine Hardy looking for the out. Swing and a miss. And that's out number 2 for the Royals.
Wow, talk about mowing him down. How about 2 strikeouts on 6 pitches? He isn't messing around. And these
Blaine Hardy's starting to feel it a little bit. Up steps Alex Gordon. He's 0 for 2 with a flyout and a grounded out. He's up in the last 2. Blaine Hardy, here he comes. Strike 1.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Two out, nobody on.
The 0-1 count. Swing and a miss, strike 2.
But he can't come up with it, and it's 0-2 now.
Blaine Hardy not letting loose.
1 away.
Here's the pitch to him.
Ball
1.
Alex Gordon.
Oakland A's visiting the Pirates. Here comes the 1-2 by Hardy. Foul ball, strike 2. It's going to be ground ball to left. And that'll be a single for the Royals. That'll be scored on the base hit. Taking it one more time. If you guys can hear me, type it in the chat.
I'll tell you what, there's a couple of things you can do. It doesn't take a lot of talent to hustle, and it doesn't take talent to be on time. And he hustled out of the box, turned what could have been a ground out.
Royals staring at base on first with 2 outs. We're going to extend that lead. Here's the pitch, strike 1. Billy Hamilton is 0 for 2 and Drew will walk one of his last at-bats. The 0-1 count. Strike 2. Billy Hamilton is 0 for 2.
Certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at-bat. 2 straight takes, so now we'll see if he can
looking for the out.
Approach and battle up.
Foul ball, strike 2.
Up that time, but he's able to make contact, and he'll get another chance. Here comes another 0-2.
Swing and a miss. And that's out number 3. The side is retired.
One left for Kansas City, but no matter.
Royals give up 1. As we go to bottom of the 5th, it's 8-2 Royals.
Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th.
But yeah, with that PSN card, that I'm going to be redeeming today, perhaps, hopefully today, that's going to be, that game that I'm going to be buying, that's going to be taking over the Division for the PS4. So, whatever game I pretty much get, whether it's an RPG or closer to Dragon Quest 11 or Borderlands, that might be almost the same thing. But I'll let you guys know in the chat when I make that purchase. So Mir Candelario is 0 for 1. Has a lot of work on his platter. Strike 1. So if you have any questions on that, or the idol, type it in the chat. Swing, strike 2. Not what Candelario was looking to have either.
The pitch.
Ball 1. Seattle Mariners visiting the Indians 2-1.
That was a decent breaking ball right there, but that's just a pitch that's a little easier to lay off of.
Pitcher gives a sign. Here's the pitch to him.
You can see the sweep of the ball coming.
That'll be fly ball to right, center field. He makes the catch, 1 away for the Tigers. As Urza's having a terrible time trying to get back into this. Thon Hicks is 0 for 2 with a strikeout and a flyout. Needs to put something together for the Tigers. Here's the pitch to him. Strike 1. That ball was also inside the zone. The 0-1 count. That'll be fly ball to right. That will be a single for the Tigers. They really needed that to have any chance. Taking out 1 more time. Tony Mercer with an opportunity. He's 0 for 1 for a walk in this resume. We're going to drive that base runner from first to cut the Royals lead. Game 2 of 3. They won the first one 5-1. Here's the pitch to him. Strike 1 up inside the zone. Tony Mercer's 0 for 1. The 0-1 count by the pitcher. Foul ball, strike 2. Tony Mercer's having a hard time getting that ball that he wants out of it. The 0-2 count. Ball 1.
With a ball and 2 strikes.
Here comes the 1-2. That'll be ground ball to left line. That will be another single for the Tigers. Back-to-back Zacks. Tigers are starting to feel it a little bit. Miguel Cabrera with an opportunity. He's 1 for 2 with a single in the 3rd. We're gonna drive base on him from 1st and 2nd. That's what the Tigers are staring at with 1 out. In game 2 of 3 from the weekends and on the weekends on the weekly schedule. Strike 1.
Here's a fastball called for strike 1.
This is absolutely a huge spot right here. They have to find a way.
Bloodstain Ritual of the Night. I don't think I've heard of it, but that's coming out this month, I believe. That's going to be fly ball to center field, and he makes the catch 2 away for the Tigers. But yeah, this is a game called Bloodstain Ritual. 5 degrees of the night when it launches on the PS4 on June 18th. And with June 18th, I also have that approved, and I have June 19th down. So I'm off those next couple of days next week. Ball 1. And with my love and I, we'll be at the bowling lock-in next week, so like I said, I'm not going to be live for the rest of that night. Ball 2. Love comes first. The episodes can wait. I'm still no longer doing episodes on the evenings when I'm with them. And that's going to be tonight as well. Nick Castellanos is 1 for 2. strike one.
But a cold strike as that caught the
Pop
outside.
Tart, frosted Mountain Dew. I'm not sure how that's going to taste. Pretty much like regular pop or something. That's going to be fly ball to right, and
Base hit. Hicks blows through the stop sign.
and that will be an RBI single as the Tigers cut the lead. As we speak, it's 8-3 Royals. RBI leaders: George Springer, Tommy Pham, Mike Trout. Ned Castellanos has 24, Mark Trumbo, Sadie Martinez, and Elvis Andrews. Following up that list of RBI leaders. Preston Stewart, 1 for 2 with a single. We're gonna cut the Royals lead. With base on the first and second with 2 outs. Here's the pitch. Strike one. As the Tigers are trying to fight back. 0-1 count. That'll be fly ball to right center field. And he makes the catch, and the side is retired. Tigers are trying to climb back a little bit. Tigers give up 1 as we go to the top of the 6th. Royals holding on to an 8-3 lead. Switch the past the 1 hour limit. Now batting. Alberto Medinsky. He's 2 for 3 with 2 doubles and 3 RBIs to his credit.
Too many relievers going multiple innings, but guys have to earn that trust from their managers.
Taking on Blaine Hardy. So I'm going to get another inning on him. Ball 1. If you guys have any questions, type it in the chat. If you guys have anything about the idol or anything. The 1-0 count. Swing and a miss, strike one. Strike two. Blaine Hardy looking for the out, 1 and 2. Ball 2. That's going to be fly ball to right line, and he makes the catch. 1 away for the Royals. Up steps Wed Merrifield. He's 0 for 3 with a line out in the 4th.
He's 1 for 5.
Blaine Hardy gives the sign. Ball 1. The 1-0 count by Blaine Hardy. That'll be foul ball, strike 1 to the right. Another foul ball, strike 2. Blaine Hardy looking for the out. The 1 and 2. Swing and a miss, and that's out number 2 for the Royals.
The catcher, number 13.
Up steps the catcher. Salvador Perez is 2 for 3 with 2 singles. Here's the pitch to him. Ball 1.
Pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
The 1-0 count. Foul ball, strike 1. And I also got something back on Twitter. I'll double check in a minute. That'll be another foul ball, strike 2.
It's a ball and 2 strikes.
Comes the 1 and 2 by Hardy. Ball 2.
2 and 2 now with the bases empty and 2 gone here in the inning.
Here comes the 2 and 2. Another foul ball, strike 2. If you guys can hear me, type it in the chat. Another foul ball, strike 2.
He's just having a hard time putting this guy.
Blaine Hardy looking for the out.
In this AB. I don't think this pitcher has got something that he can get.
That's going to be ground ball to right. Gives it to first, and the side is retired.
Royals go down 1-2-3.
As we go to bottom of the 6th, Royals holding on to an 8-3 lead in the second game of 3. Now batting Nico Goodman. He's 1 for 2 with a solo shot in the 4th.
The last at bat, Matty D, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter.
Here's the pitch to him. Strike 1. Now I can double check Twitter. Royals going on the Royals bullpen, Ian Kennedy and Ben Lively. As they are warming up for the Royals. 0-1 count. That's gonna. That will be fly ball to right. He picks up a block, and that will be a double for the Tigers, as they're trying to get back in this game.
Well, he was definitely struggling coming into this one, but I think
That'll be another double. Take it up one more time.
That's his second hit of the game, and it goes for extra bases. We'll see now if this game proves to be a huge turning point for him.
Standing in now.
Here's the pitch to him. Ball one. Maki Montauk is 0 for 2 with a fly out and a ground out. We're going to drive the base runner from second. Tigers staring at base runner with second with no outs. We're going to cut the Royals' lead.
He's ready.
The 1-0 count. Ball 2. Maki Montauk is actually 0 for 2 to his resume.
Result of him getting hit around pretty good. He's trying to do something different, and it's resulting
Strike
in him
one.
not attacking the strike zone anymore.
2 balls and a strike to count.
Here's the replay of the strike. Here comes the 2-1. He nods his head. That'll be fly ball to left. He picks up a block, and Tigers get the opportunity. That'll be an RBI double, as the Tigers cut the Royals' lead. It's 8-4. Royals. Second double for Maki Montauk, as the Tigers are fighting back.
But he just can't bring it down.
They are fighting back, as the Royals manager comes out of the batter's box on the mound, and that'll be it for Fillmore.
He's seen enough of his starter this afternoon. So he does work.
The Royals bring in Ian Kennedy, making his 18th start for the Royals. He has a 3-3 record, 2 saves, 3.09 ERA, and he's also given up a tremendous 32 strikeouts. Tigers staring at base runner second with no outs. We're going to cut the Royals' lead more with no outs. Second out one. Here we go. Strike one. Grayson Grenier is 1 for 2 with a single in the second. We're gonna go ahead. That's base runner at second. The 0-1 count by the pitcher. That'll be ground ball to right. He makes the catch, 1 away for the Tigers. Hold on. Then we get our third attempt. That's Amir Candelario. He had pitch. Strike one. If you guys have any questions, type it in the chat. Pay it forward and be rewarded. The 0-1 count. That'll be ground ball to left. That will be a single for the Tigers. As they're trying to wake up, take it on one more time.
Looked like the guy on second had to respect it and freeze a little bit. They had to freeze there for a second to make sure that line drive gets down.
Tigers staring at base on the first and third, but 1 out. We're gonna cut the Royals' lead. Here's the pitch. Strike one. John Hicks is 1 for 3 with a single. We're gonna drive the corners of first and third of base runners down the home to cut the Royals' lead. The pitcher gives a sign by Ian Kennedy. 0-1 count. That'll be foul ball, strike 2.
But this will land untouched.
0-2. That'll be fly ball to left.
Coming in is Hamilton, and the runner.
And that will be out number 2. RBI signal as the Tigers cut the lead. It's 8-5 Royals. Here come the Tigers. Taking out one more time.
But he sees he might have a shot at that guy taking third, so he gets off a really good.
Tigers staring at base runner first with 2 outs. We're gonna cut the Royals' lead. As those are trying to come back, here's the pitch to him. Strike 1. It's a tremendous game, I'm telling you. Jordy Mercer's 1 for 2 with a single. We're going to drive the base runner from first. They are breathing with fresh hope right now. Here's the pitch to him. 0-1. Check swing, strike 2. Thought he misses 1 for 2.
From the stretch.
Ball 1.
Boy, that was an awfully close pitch right there. I know if I'm on the mound, I want that pitch called a strike. That's one of those that could go either way.
The pitcher gives a sign. The 1-2 count by Ian Kennedy. And a check swings, and that's out number 3, and the side is retired.
So 2 runs on 4 hits, no errors.
As we go to the top of the 7th, Royals holding on to an 8-5 lead.
It's the Royals 8.
In the second game of the series. Alright, if you have any questions, guys, type it in the chat. The top 3 are still there. Men in Black, Phantom of the Opera, and Titanic. But I've narrowed it down to 2, as my opponent and I were talking about it this week. So it all depends. Oh, do you guys think we should still do Damascus Oro? As we get a look at Ryan O'Haron. He's 0 for 2 with a walk. You guys let me know. If you guys have any questions, type it in the chat. And the Tigers get another pitcher. As they will bring in Louis Coleman, making this 8th start for the Tigers defense. He has an 0-1 record, 3.97 ERA, and 12 strikeouts. As he takes on the Royals offensive team. Here's the pitch to him. Swing and a miss, strike 1. Ryan O'Haron is 0 for 2. The 0-1 count. Swing and a miss, strike 2. Ryan O'Haron's having a tough time.
Hey, this is interesting right here. Got him down 0-2. He's been swinging the heck out of the bat. I thought they would pitch around him. He's going to have to button it up a little bit.
Looking for the out. That's going to be a fly ball to right. And the Royals are not even done yet.
He'll get it into second. And he'll pull into second here.
That'll be a double for the Royals.
That was a great job.
8th double for Ryan O'Haron.
Extending his arms
Take it out one more time.
Over the right fielder's head. One hopping it off the wall for an easy double. That's one of those solid hits that you don't even feel coming off.
Royals setting up base runner second with no outs. We're going to extend the lead.
Standing in now, Lucas Duda.
Ball 1. Lucas Duda's 2 for 3 with a double and a single to his resume. We're going to drive the base runner from second. The 1-0 count. Foul ball, strike 1.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1.
Another foul ball, strike 2.
O'Hearn stands at second with
Looking for the out. 1-2 count. Ball 2.
To even the count 2-2.
Swing and a miss, and that's out number 1 for the Royals. First strikeout by Louis Coleman. Same with Cardinals visiting the Cubbies 6-1. Take it out one more time.
Even as a pitcher like I was, you can tell these things and exploit them.
Here's the pitch to him.
That'll bring up Jorge Bonifacio.
It's going to be ground ball to center field. He gives it the first 2 away for the Royals. As a base runner from second goes to third. Up steps Sessler Culver with an opportunity. He's 2 for 3 with 2 singles. We're going to drive the base runner from third. As it's been a pretty good game between both teams.
Here's the first pitch to him.
For 2 outs, here's the pitch. Ball 1.
Jam him with the first pitch slider, but it's in a bit too tight for ball 1.
The 1-0 count.
Hit hard to third.
Then it'll be ground ball to third. And that'll be an RBI single as the Royals extend the lead. It's 9-5 Royals with 2 outs in the top of the 7th. Up steps Alex Gordon. He's 1 for 3 with a single. We're going to drive that base runner from first. Royals staring at base runner at first with 2 outs. We can extend the lead.
First pitch.
Here's the
on its
pitch to
way.
him. Strike
Him out
one.
with the slider for a strike.
The 0-1 count. Foul ball, strike two, below the zone.
Here's the 0-2. Off-speed
Ball
pitch
one.
in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
Well, that's a smart miss there. Sometimes guys will chase it down.
It's been a
there,
slightly
especially
good
when
game
they're
so
in
far.
protect
Game
mode
2 or
and
3.
0-2 count.
The 1-2.
The 1-2.
Is a slider
Ball
that misses
two.
below the zone.
Man, this at bat has changed.
Going 1 for 3.
0-2, now to 2-2. A good job of plate discipline by this hitter, not chasing those pitches.
When Coleman's
just off
already
the
getting
plate.
tired. Here comes the 2-2. Ball
And they're
3.
in the outer half here, but that one's
On
wide
deck,
for
Billy
ball
Hamilton
3.
batting
Good
.278.
running count right here. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, runner on first. He'll be off to the races on this
Here
pitch.
comes the 3-2.
And he fouls
And
one out.
foul ball, strike two.
A runner on first with 2 away. Slider
Swing and a
for
miss.
strike 3. A great
And that's strike 3, and the side is retired.
So they pick up a run on 2 hits.
Royals give up another one. So we're on the bottom of the 7th. Royals holding on to a 9-5 lead.
9-5.
Tigers won the first one, 5-1. Upsets Miguel Cabrera. He has some work to do for the Tigers. He's 1 for 3 of a single in the third.
It doesn't look very
As he's
promising.
looking to get started.
We move into the later innings, down by a
Everybody knows
it's
what he
time
can
to get
do.
some base
What any
runners
baseball player on
and
any
hopefully a
baseball
long ball to
team
get them
knows what they
back
can
into
do.
this.
Here's the pitch.
And he
Ball
takes
one.
ball 1.
Anything can happen. Completely. The 1-0 count.
A ball
Strike one.
to Miguel Cabrera.
That's a real good job of going back-to-back fastballs right there. Most of the time, a hitter will see a fastball in the inside half of the plate, and they'll just think, well, this pitcher's going to go back on the outside. But when you double up like he did right there, it sends a message to the hitter that you're not afraid to throw in that inner.
Swing and a miss, strike two. Cleveland Indians hosting the Mariners 5-2. Comes to 1-2.
And he wasn't
Check
gonna hit
swing,
one with an
and that's a
or.
strikeout,
The
one away for the
strikeout
Tigers.
is one gone.
Now what Miguel Cabrera was hoping for. Check it out one more time.
Swings are right there next to bang plays at first as the most difficult calls for an ump to make. Taking a look at show motion.
Here's the first pitch to him, by Ian Kennedy. Strike one.
And a called strike
Nick
down in the
Castellanos is
zone,
2 for 3 with 2
1.
singles. He's hoping to pump up something for the Tigers. As he's trying to get back in this game.
Into the
The 0-1
windup.
count by
Here comes the
Kennedy.
0-1.
And that will be a fly ball to right center field.
For a one-out base hit.
And that will be a single for the Tigers. As they're trying to fight back. Check it out one more time.
3 for 4 every day of the week.
Yeah, in today's day and age, Dan, where everything's a homer, a walk, or a strikeout, it's refreshing to see.
Tigers serving at base runner first with 1 out. We're going to drive that base runner from first to cut the Royals lead. Here's the
Stepping in
pitch.
now, Kristen Stewart.
Ball 1.
In the dirt
As the
here.
base runner from first goes to second.
And
That will be
forget
scored
about
as a
the
wild
play
pitch.
Now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Wow, 1 pitch ago he had only given up a single, but that wild pitch, that single essentially.
And that is ball 1.
Those kind of things can absolutely kill you.
The 1-0 count.
2-0
Ball
to the
two.
Tigers left fielder.
Well, both of those balls have been inside, so if I'm hitting, I'm looking for something I can get my arms extended on. Probably won't come back inside for a third time.
Here comes the 2-0 count. Strike
Ball
1.
Strike on the inside part of the plate. 2-1. Castellanos, the runner at second with 1 away.
The 2-1 count.
Here's a
That'll be
wicked
fly ball to
to
left.
the left side. And nobody can
And that will be a
get
single for the Tigers.
Comes into third now, so they're at the corner
They're giving
here.
themselves an
Only
opportunity.
one out.
Here's the replay one more time.
Hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible.
Tigers serving at base on the first and third with 1 out. We're going to cut the Royals lead. Here's the pitch to him.
Nico Goodrum
Strike
batting
1.
left-handed here as he takes
Nico
a look at
Goodrum is 2
strike
for 3
one.
with a
He's
home
2
run
for
and a
3 with
double.
home run
We're going
and
to
a
drive
double.
both base runners out. He has an opportunity. to get the Tigers back in this game. The 0-1 count by Ian Kennedy. That will be a ground ball, center field, and that will be an RBI single for the Tigers. As the Tigers cut the lead, it's 9-6 Royals with 1 out. This has been a huge good game so far. Check it out one more time, guys, and it's at. Oh my goodness.
Killing them softly, station to station with those knocks.
It's been a heated ball game so far. Rocky Mott. We're gonna drive the first base runner and second base runner with 1 out.
Here comes the first.
Here's the pitch by Kennedy. Strike 1.
In there for a called strike.
The Tigers are finding their way back into this. And that's strike 1. The 0-1 count.
On its way.
Swing and a miss, strike 2. Montauk's having a hard time
As a hitter,
trying to get that ball in there.
Get down around the knees in a double play situation, so making him get a pitch up and actually in the zone is a must.
Sec swing, and that's out number 2 for the Tigers.
Corral this quickly as the runners hold on.
I think that's one of the
Take it out one more time.
The check swing appeal. Hitters rarely feel like they went, and I don't think he likes getting rung up there by the first base umpire. But looking at it, it's hard to say for
Here's
sure
the first pitch to him.
that he didn't go around.
Ball 1.
Lays off 1-0. He's
Grayson
working on
Grenier has an
1 for 3
opportunity.
here.
He's 1 for 3 of a single in the second. We're going to drive base runner first and second to even the score with the Royals in game 2.
Looking to minimize
1-0
the
count by
damage here.
Kennedy. Strike
Ball
1.
and a strike.
Grayson Grenier is 1 for 3.
First and second.
Here comes the 1-1 by Kennedy. Swing and a miss, strike 2. And a strikeout looking. Not what Grenier was looking for, and the side is retired.
So it's a run on 3 hits, no errors.
Tigers give up a few more as we go to top of the 8th. It's close. Royals holding on to a 9-6 lead. As we go to the top of the 8th. Here comes Billy Hamilton. We're going to even this up. He's 0 for 3 with a strikeout in the second. Thinking on Coleman. Here's the pitch to him. Strike 1.
And it's 0-1.
The 0-1 count. Ball 1.
With it, 1-1.
On the attendance for Detroit, 32,680.
Here comes the 1-1.
That'll be fly ball to left center field. And he makes the catch, 1 away for the Royals. Up steps Alberto Mendesi is 2 for 4 with 2 doubles. Here's the pitch to him. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
And that's the first strike.
The 0-1 count, strike 2.
On the black for strike 2.
Mendoza's 0 for 2 for 4. That'll be ground ball to third. He gives it the first tough play, and that's out number 2 for the Royals. When Merrifield is up to the plate, he's 0 for 4 with a strikeout in the 6th. Here's the pitch to him. Ball 1.
Change up, but it misses just a little below the zone.
The 1-0 count. Strike 1.
The zone and the slider is in there for a called strike. The 1-1 home.
He gave us a sign. That will be foul ball, strike 2. He's looking for the out. That's going to be foul ball, strike 2. Swing and a miss. And that's out number 3, and the side is retired. As we go to bottom of the 8th, Royals holding on to a 9-6 lead. Tigers looking to burn it. Up steps Brad Boxberger, making the 6th start for the Royals. He has 1 save, a 9.00 ERA, and 5 strikeouts. Philadelphia Phillies hosting the Nationals 4-0. Samir Candelario knows what's in front of him. He's 1 for 3 with a single in the 6th, as he looks to get started for the Tigers. Tigers won the first one 5-1. Boxberger gets the sign. Ball 1.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer
in the Royals bullpen, Tim Hill. And that's ball 1. The 1-0 count. Strike 1.
In there for a strike, 1-1.
Boxberger gives the sign. Swing and a miss, strike 2.
That one above the zone, but he comes up empty.
He gave it a good run. Here comes the 1-2. Ball 2.
Very close to the inside corner here.
He does take ball 2 on that one. Two and 2 count. Swing and a miss. That's out number 1 for the Tigers.
Down on strikes for the second time today.
Well, it's been a rough series for him at the plate so far. That's 4
Check it out one more time.
in the first 2 games, so this pitching staff clearly has him figured out.
Here's the pitch to him. Strike 1.
Is in there for a called strike 1.
Hey, let's not sugarcoat this. This is a huge
Son Hicks is 2 for 4.
here. They have to find a way to
He pretty much needs to get something for the Tigers.
Needing 3 runs in the
Pitcher
ninth.
nods his head. 0-1 count. Swing and a miss. Strike 2. Son Hicks is having some sort of a hard time. Ball 1.
Ball below the zone. That's ball 1.
But he is trying to get the Tigers back in this game. Ball 2.
And we're even at 2-2.
Son Hicks is 2 for 4. Pitcher gives the sign. He nods his head. 2-2 count. Ball 3. On deck, Jordy Mercer batting .286.
Is on deck.
Boxberger sets the target. Swing and a miss. And that's out number 2 for the Tigers. Second strikeout for Boxberger. Tigers knows what they have to do. As he has a smile on his face down on the mound. Jordy Mercer, he's up to the plate. He's 1 for 3 with a single. He's hoping to get something for the Tigers.
Yeah, and they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this thing.
Boxberger gives the sign, the pitch. Ball 1.
Good change up there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball 1.
The 1-0 count. Strike 1.
Strike taken up in the zone.
Swing and a miss. Strike 2. Jordy Mercer's having a hard time hitting that ball too.
Out of the bullpen here.
2 out, nobody on.
I mean, the Tigers know what they have to do. They won the first one 5-1. That'll be a foul ball, strike 2.
The 1-2 is
ball 2.
The plate for a ball.
Jordy Mercer's 1 for 3. Here comes the 2-2. Another foul ball, strike 2. Ball 3.
To get him to reach for it, but it stays outside.
On deck, Miguel Cabrera batting .326. That is counted as a 3-2 full count, guys.
Everyone will battle like this with 2 outs and nobody on.
That'll be fly ball to left, and that will be a single for the Tigers. They needed that. If you guys do not have a Twitter, take it out one more time. If you guys do not have a Twitter, the leader, James Cox, the leader of I Am a Creator, is one of his top moderators. Authorizes us to get a Twitter account and join the IamACreatorCommunity.com. That's the website / I Am a Creator. There's over 500 plus creators. If you guys have any questions, type it in the chat about what my love and I to do for the Idol, or what game you pretty much want to see out of that PSN card. You guys let me know in the chat. Here's the pitch. Ball 1. Miguel Cabrera's 1 for 4. He's looking to drive that base runner from first with 2 outs. 1-0 count. Strike 1.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous.
Tigers staring at base runner at first with 2 outs. They are hoping to drive that base runner from first. They cut the Royals' lead. Swing and a miss. Strike 2. Miguel Cabrera is also having a tough time getting that ball where he wants to get it. That'll be strike 2. The 1-2 count. And the second swing, Cabrera's not even getting there. And that's out number 3. The side is retired. Tigers leave 1. It's having a hard time as we go to top of the 9th. Royals holding on to a 9-6 lead. Game 2 of 3. Up steps, Salvador Perez, 2 for 4 with 2 singles. And an RBI batted in. Takes on Coleman. Here's the pitch to him. Ball 1. The 1-0 count. Ball 2. Salvador Perez is 2 for 4.
Breaking pitcher, there's a pretty good chance right now. You're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
He's looking for the strike. That will be a foul ball, strike 1.
Now the 2-1 pitch.
That's going to be a pop-up to home. And that's out number 1 for the Royals. Tampa Bay Rays visiting the Orioles 1-0. Up steps the designated hitter, Ryan O'Haron. He's 1 for 3 with a double and 2 runs.
Yeah, I'm with you, Matt. Even though he's pitching okay, I do think you have to look at what he's given you.
Here's the pitch to him. Ball 1. It's still been a good second game between both teams, guys. The 1-0 count. Ball 2.
And that's inside and a bit low anyways. It's 2-0. 1 out, nobody on. Shoots this one.
And he sues to right and makes the catch. Good job by the Tigers defense. Out number 2 for the Royals. Up steps Lucas Duda. He's 2 for 4 with a double, single, and an RBI to his credit.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him.
As the time is winding down between one of these teams. Here's the pitch. Ball 1. The 1-0 count. Strike 1. St. Louis Cardinals visiting the Cubbies 9-1.
Oh, he thanks his lucky stars right there, getting away with that hanger. I cannot believe he didn't pull the trigger on that pitch.
Now the 1-1 pitch.
Foul ball, strike 2. Miami Marlins hosting the Braves 4-0.
Here's the 1-2.
He's looking for the out. A foul ball, strike 2.
Now here's the pitch.
And a strikeout looking. And that's out number 3. The side is retired. The Tigers are looking to put up or not give up any bill. As we go to bottom of the 9th, Royals holding on to a 9-6 lead. Tigers have a lot of things to accomplish right now. Here comes Tim Hill from the Royals. Making his 10th start, 9 saves, 1.13 ERA, and 8 strikeouts. As he takes on Nick Castellanos, he's 3 for 4 with 3 singles and an RBI batted in. Knows he needs to get something big for the Tigers to get back in this game. The pitcher gives the sign. Ball one.
Closer like this guy,
It's do or die time for the Tigers for their last chance.
He's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
Candelaria wants something big out of this. Here's the pitch. Strike one.
Down the middle, a ball and a strike.
That's by Hill. Oakland A's visiting the Pirates 3-0. Here comes the 1-1. That'll be ground ball to third. He gives it the first one away. Tigers need to get something together.
So the leadoff man gone to
League Runner saves. We've got Tim Hill, Alze Alberto, Cody Allen, Matt Barnes, Roberto Asuna, and Kevin Zills. Chris Stewart knows he can pop something up. He's 2 for 4 with 2 singles as it takes on Tim Hill. Pay it forward and be rewarded. Never ask anything back in return. Here's the pitch. Strike one. Chris Stewart's 2 for 4. He knows what he has to do. 0-1 count. Ground ball to third. He gives it the first again, 2 away. Time is ticking. Last chance for the Tigers. Nico Goodwin hopefully be the man to do it. He's 3 for 4 with a home run, double, and a single. He has a lot of work to do on his plate. Here's the pitch by Hill, strike one. Nico Goodwin knows what he has to do. He nods his head. Foul ball, strike two.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out.
Here comes Tim Hill.
Last breath for the Tigers.
Ball one. Nico Goodwin's 3 for 4. He wants something big than that. He does want something bigger than that for the Tigers. He's hoping to get one right now. The 1-2 count. And swing and a miss. And it's been a good game to the finish as the Royals go up to 18-16. My Tigers are now 14-19. Final score, and this was a good game. Royals 9, Tigers 6. Royals had 11 hits and we had 16 hits and 1 error. We almost decided to fight back, but the Royals held on to win 9-6. As we're now 14-19. It was pretty close. Like I said, we decided to fight back, but they end up winning. As we simulate the other scores, let's check them out real quick. So we have the New York Yankees going up to 18-14 over the Twins, going down to 12-20. Final score is 7-2 with 10 hits and 1 error. Silveranio with his 4th win for the Yankees. St. Louis Cardinals upset the Cubbies 9-1, going up to 17-16. Sending the Cubs down to 19-12 with 12 hits and 1 error. Flattery with his 3rd win. Chicago Cubs get their 10th win, going up to 12-21. Sending the Mariners 12-23 start. Let's go 5-2 with 6 hits and 1 error. Corey Kluber with his 3rd win. Ortizwell with his 2nd save. Miami Marlins going up to 18-14 as well, getting an 8-4 victory over the Braves, 10 hits and 1 error. Trevor Ritzes with his 2nd win. Tampa Bay Rays go up to 18-16, sending the Orioles down to 11-23, 7-3, 11 hits. Yarbrough with his 4th win as we speak. Philadelphia Phillies is survived scare, going up 21-11 as they played a good game over the Nationals, 5-3 with 10 hits. Nola with his 4th win, and Nezik with his 2nd save. Oakland A's set up the Pirates 3-0, going up to 19-17. Manea with his 3rd win, and Trennan with his 7th save. White Sox played a good game over the Red Sox, going up 22-11, excuse me. Sending the Red Sox 22-13. Final score 5-1 with 8 hits. Lopez going up to a 4-0 start as a starting pitcher. Cincinnati Reds going up to 23-11 over the Giants 3-1 with 9 hits. Jared Hughes with his 3rd win. Iglesias with his 8th save. Milwaukee Brewers go up to 15-20 over the Metropolitans, going down to 14-19. 4-1 with 8 hits. Suter with his 1st win. Joe Hader with his 4th save. Texas Rangers going up to an even 16-16 record. Shut out the Blue Jays 3-0 with 9 hits and 2 errors. Drew Smiley with his 2nd win. Arizona Diamondbacks, they just crushed the Rockies, going up to 16-17 as we speak, by a score of 16-5 with 19 hits and 1 error, 1 out. Godley with his 2nd win. LA Dodgers going up to 24-11. They're having a good season themselves, defeating the Padres 5-2 with 11 hits. Stripling going up to a 3-0 start for the starting pitcher. Jansen with his 15th save. And the Houston Astros, they just put a hell of a beating over the Angels in LA. Going up to 23-10, sending the Angels 15-19 by a score of 15-0. With 20 hits and 1 error. But Klaus is doing it with his 5th win. So, since my Tigers are 14-19, we got one more game against the Royals. I don't think it's not going to be until next week. Then we have a day off, and then we have the LA Angels, and we will be at Minnesota to take on the Twins. So we still have a big live ahead of that. So let's take a look at the standings, as we are only 3.5 games behind the Royals. We're a game and a half over the Twins, as they've lost 6 straight, 12-14 and 12-20. The White Sox go up 12-22-11 over the Red Sox. So I'm expecting anything the same for my Tigers or any team between these 3, as we've only won 2 out of the last 10. Now Houston Astros have won 8 in a row, getting a 15-0 shutout, as they go up to 23-10, as of 5.5 games ahead of the Oakland A's. But the other teams have won 3 in a row, which is the Oakland A's, which they're pretty much looking up. And so are the Texas Rangers, 16-16. But the Astros, they have been dominated in contact, pitching, and speed, as they're 2nd in the rank right now. But I wouldn't be surprised if these 2 would even the score up a little bit more. As we look at the American League wild card, New York Yankees, A's, Royals, Rays, Rangers, and Blue Jays. Bottom score, Orioles, Indians, Mariners, Twins, Tigers. Anything could still happen between these 5, as we're hoping to get back in the winning column soon. Philadelphia Phillies are still holding on to a lead, as they won 7 of the last 10 games of a 21-11 record this season. They are pretty good with speed on the offensive line. Miami Marlins are on a 3-game winning streak, 18-14. Remember, they are a former unbeaten when they were 8-0 early in the season. They won 6 of the last 10. Metropolitans, they're only a half a game behind the Braves. 14-16 down to 14-19. They have lost 3 straight. So any losing streak can pretty much break up at this point. But the Marlins are looking to extend that and keep the pressure on the Phillies. Cincinnati Reds going up to 23-11. And so 2.5 games ahead of the Cubs. But it's still not over yet. It's still not over. The Chicago Cubs, they have lost 4 straight. They're now 19-12. And so they're looking to stop that skid and get back to winning games again. They still have good defense and power and pitching, as they are 3rd right behind the different team in the top 3. But the Milwaukee Brewers, they won 4 straight, 11-20 to 15-20. So they're looking to keep on going at this point and catch up. Pittsburgh Pirates have lost 3 straight, 10-18 and 10-21. Something needs to work out between that. LA Dodgers going up to 24-11, as they are 6 games ahead of the Rockies. But heads up for the Diamondbacks, as they won 4 in a row, 12-17 to 16-17. They won 6 games of the last 10, same as the Dodgers. If the Rockies can quickly recover in the next couple games, they can pretty much hold on to that top spot, or the Diamondbacks can hold it. As you guys can see, the Rockies are 18-17, lost 4 straight, 18-13 and 18-17. As they only won 4 of the last 10 games completely. So anything can expect to change. So we look at the National League wildcards: Chicago Cubs, Marlins, Nationals, Rockies, Cardinals, Diamondbacks. Bottom list: Pirates, Giants, Padres, Giants, Brewers, and the Braves, as we speak. Now this. Red Sox are looking to redeem. They're now 22-13. And so only 2.5 games ahead of the Yankees. They are 18-14. The Rays are back in the shape of things. It's still only one game behind the Yankees as well. The Blue Jays have lost 4 straight, 16-13 to 16-17. As you guys can see, the Rays, they really needed to get back to winning in the process. By the way, the Yankees have been playing, as a matter of fact. So anything can still happen. These are the top good teams out here. So if the Red Sox do not win real quick against the White Sox next time, then these two could pretty much pack up and move up as we speak. So that's going to do it right there. I'll tell you more in a second. Oh man. Alright guys, that's going to do it for episode 33 of MLB 19 on the weekends and from the weekends. If you guys have any questions, type it in the chat. Final score: Royals 9, Tigers 6. We got one more game against the Royals, and then we got a day off. And then we'll be taking on the Angels. Let's see how we're going to favor against them. If you guys want to catch more MLB 19 on the weekends, make sure to hit that like button and hit that red support button and turn on notification bell. If you guys haven't had the opportunity, if anyone, and I mean anyone in the chat, has a Facebook or Twitter, if you guys do not have a Twitter, join the I Am a Creator community. There's over 500 plus creators, so you can sign up at any time you like. The more people we bring in, guys, the more people we bring in, the more we all grow together. Pay it forward and be rewarded. Never ask for support back. We watch videos in full, we like the videos, we tweet them out and add them to a playlist. And we comment down below once we've done it. And we never expect anything back afterwards. James Cox is doing this full time. Remember, I was going to mention this earlier. If you guys want to kindly donate, just for the price of a cup of coffee, the best way to do it is by the PayPal, or you can super chat them if you like. But remember, YouTube takes about 30% off or 20% off from that. So let me know what you guys think. If you guys have any ideas what my love and I should do for the Idol, for Men in Black, if you guys think we should do Men in Black, Titanic, or Phantom of the Opera, or do you guys think we should be able to do what do you call it? The Mask of Zorro. You guys let me know, and when this episode is over, you guys can give me your answers in the chat. If you guys have any questions of what game I should buy, I'll let you know when I get back from the meeting today. Anyway, guys, that'll do it. My Tigers are now 14-19 as we speak. We got one more game against the Royals, and then we get the Angels. So we'll be hosting them. Thank you, Patrick. Thank you, Commander, for stopping by. Okay, who else is there real quick? Hold on. But yeah, thank you, Commander Spark, for stopping by. Thank you, Patrick. And thank you, Sakura, for stopping by. And thank you guys for watching. I hope you all enjoyed. Be good to one another, be kind to one another, and love one another. And I will see you guys later. As I'm going to be getting a shower in just a couple minutes since I have that meeting this morning. Be good to one another, be kind to one another, and love one another. And I'll see you guys later. You guys have a good day and a good weekend. If I don't see you till later.